Well, hello everybody. Once again, this is Captain Bug Eater 64, and today we're going to be flying our DC-6 from London back to the good old USA into Boston. So, we'll get the aircraft ready to go here, get her started up, and get on our way. It's going to be about a 14-hour flight, so I hope everybody brought a good book to read or maybe some lunch. Alright, let's get everything set here. Okay, we start with engine number 3. Full rich. I'm going to set my fuel tanks where I like them. We're all full. Fuel pumps on. Got our beacon and lights on. Turn it and start her up. Let her turn over a few times and turn on both generators. And it didn't take that time, so apparently I didn't get the throttles up a little bit. And we'll try it again. Alright, there she goes. And we've got a good start on number 3. So we'll get ready to, as it settles there, everything's looking good. And we'll get ready to start number 4. Mixture to rich. Pump on, switch over, start her up. And generators on. And 4 is starting. And we'll be taking off here in the daylight, but by the time we get to Boston, it's going to be nighttime, so we should have a pretty night landing. And number 2, full rich. And run through the process. Switch it over to number 2. Make sure the fuel pump's on, boosters, and start her up. And we've got a good start on number 2. Okay, well, got all 4 engines started here. We'll let them warm up a little bit before we start our taxi. Okay, well, everything's looking good. We're about ready to move. Break off. And let's start easing our way to the runway here. Pull up my trusty airport map so I can see where I need to go. There we are. Alrighty. And please forgive me, I'm fighting a bit of a chest cough here. Try not to make it too bad for you. So we get out here. I promise you it won't affect my flying ability. Just my talking ability. Which I'm sure some of you would be just as happy if I just kept quiet. Ready here, get our flaps configured. Everything's running smoothly. Engines are warmed up in good condition. And we'll move out here to runway 27 right and prepare to take off. Well, and this being an XP Flyer flight, we'll go ahead and get that clearance done for that and get our mission started. We'll be carrying 89 passengers from here to Boston. And that'll make Allied Air Carrier a little over $1 million for the trip after we subtract our fuel. So, not a bad day's work. be following our flight track on SimBuddy, and then of course we'll be doing the XP Flyer mission for the Allied Air Carrier Company. The CEO of Allied Air Carrier, Dion, always enjoys it when we make a little money for him, so we like to keep the boss happy. So here we are. We got configuration set up, I think. Let's run the engines up to 30%. See if they settle down. Going a little bit beyond that. Alright. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. Oops, wait a minute. Okay, I got it. I forgot to set my cowling flaps for takeoff. That would not be good. Get that done. Put my landing lights on. Alright. Now she's set. Flaps are 15. Run the engines up to 30%. That looked good. We'll go ahead and go for full power. All four engines responding as they should. We're at full power. And brake is off. We're going. Airspeed is alive. And we're at V1. And rotate. Okay, we got positive climb. Landing gear coming up. We got a little hiccup in engine number 3, it looks like. It settled down. Everything looked good. Temps look good. All levels are within normal parameters. Aircraft is handling just as it's supposed to. Just like the manual says. We'll go ahead and put on our autopilot and start following our GPS track. As we climb out, go ahead and set the cowling flaps to climb. And turn off our landing lights, and we'll have her in flight configuration there just fine. Okay, we're at cruise altitude, and everything's performing as it should. And 2,400 miles to go. Only 12 hours left. Hope you're enjoying the ride. And as we approach the sunset, get ready for our night flying to the USA. Lots of clouds over the Atlantic tonight. Okay, we've been flying a number of hours now. We're just approaching the coast of Newfoundland. A couple hours left and we'll be in Boston. Okay, so I lied. 4.5 hours left. Wishful thinking. And I've got a warning light coming on here. Don't see what it is yet. Intermittent flash of the number 3 engine. One I had a problem show its head at takeoff. Got an oil issue with number 3. Looks like it's losing a little bit of oil pressure. Okay. 380 miles left to go in an hour and a half. See if that engine will keep running. Adjust the cowling flaps here. See if that helps at all. Well, the DC-6 is quite capable of flying on 3 engines, so it'll be of a nuisance if I have to shut it down, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue as far as the flight characteristics. We'll just make some adjustments to probably rudder trim, and that'll probably keep us in good shape. But it is losing oil pressure. See that needle dipping. Yep, and it went. Number 3 engine is shut down, completely out of oil. So not to want to do any more damage to it, we went ahead and shut it down, cut off the fuel to it, and so it's just along for the ride, sitting on the wing. but no fire. Just a standard procedure. Instead, making some slight adjustments to rudder trim, and aircraft is flying as it should. Of course, it's flying slower. Instead of doing 200, 220 knots, we're down to about 100, 170, 175 knots. But it shouldn't give us any trouble coming into Boston. And I'm not going to tell the passengers if you don't. Just let them sleep. And I've got another issue. It's been an intermittent issue during the entire flight. The landing gear keeps wanting to come down, and I haven't touched it. I don't know why, but I think the B model of the DC-6 is mad at me. And I've treated it with kindness. But we'll keep giving her lots of TLC, and she'll take us home with no problems. I have trust in it. We're going to have to keep a close eye on all these engines, though, because I had to push the throttle up on the other three in order to allow us to maintain flight speed. That little bugger there has been my problem. That landing gear handle. Been flying with the X55 Pro, and so it's new to me. And I'm wondering if the presets I put into it, maybe the one for the landing gear is a little sensitive. So I may have to readjust that. But even with one engine out, the old girl's flying fine. And even though it's dark outside, you can see that number 3 engine just kind of hanging around while the other ones do all the work for it. trying to get some light to the panels, and evidently there's an electrical issue there. Of course, it may have something to do with engine 3, because the reason we start engine 3 first in the sequence is that once it's running, we can actually switch off ground power and go to internal power, because number 3 gives us all the power for internals. So with number 3 shut down, that may be the reason I'm not able to get any illumination on my other panels, or most of them. That feels good. Flaps are in good position. And I do have light on my main panel, so that's good. At least I can see my instruments. And it won't be long, we'll be starting a very slow descent towards Boston. Did it again. Well, yank the handle back up. Started a very slow descent, just over 100 feet per minute. Just going to ease the old girl down. We don't want to put any added stress on any of the components. And here we're flying over Boston, getting ready to get her down. And that just may have flown over the Boston airport there. And we'll be turning around to approach the runway and get on the ground. So all in all, it's been a good flight. I can't say it's been uneventful, but I truly do enjoy night flying and coming into places like Boston that are so pretty at night. Excuse me just a minute here. I'm going to concentrate on our landing here and trying to get our aircraft down in one piece. coming down. And we're down. Okay. Not my best landing, but it wasn't bad. It was smooth enough. May have woken the passengers up with that little bump, but all in all, we're in good shape. And the 3 other engines did their job well and held up just fine. So we'll be going ahead here and get our flaps up and pull off the runway here and taxi our way down to our gate. Welcome to Boston, everybody. And our gate's going to be just off to the right here. And here we are. Get these engines shut down. Let our passengers deplane. As I said, welcome to Boston. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the flight. Until next time, this is Captain Bug Eater 64 to all my friends. Safe flying.